Jake, how was the first scrimmage?
I think it went really well. Offense, first scrimmage is always, a few jitters out there for some guys. It's the first time kind of playing in that live environment. But I thought we did a good job of, going through the ups and downs and bouncing back, which is something we've been focusing on offense. So I thought we did a good job of that today. We just need to be consistent. I think that's the main goal with our offense, with a lot of offenses, just being consistent.
We've talked a lot about your health, but to be out there in a scrimmage at full speed, how did that feel for you?
Yeah, felt good. Coming out healthy is nice.
Jake, you've seen a lot of camps. How would you rate this one to date versus some of the ones you've been there? Where might the team be ahead? Maybe where might you like to see the team get a little better?
I think it's one of the best ones I've been a part of. I think everyone's really focused and really into what we're doing, which I think is a big part of being successful. And I think we're doing that.
Is there a week and a half in? What stood out about the offense in the first 10 days or so?
Got a lot of playmakers. A lot of guys who can, go and get the ball and, due to when they have the ball in their hand, they can make stuff happen. So we just need to keep doing that consistently.
Do you get us? Go ahead.
You guys were really young at tight end last year. As a group, how much is that experience from last year and maturity helping you this year?
A bunch. As obviously you would think, just having that game experience is huge. And just, being leaders on the field is really, a main goal in our group.
When you look at the youth on offense, new receivers, Madison taking over the line, the tight ends behind you. Do you get a sense that a lot of you guys on offense are kind of ready to show it, show what they can do?
Yeah, exactly. And I think that was, what was good about getting out there today is, a lot of guys are ready to just get in that live environment and really, prove what we've been working for, since this offseason.
What's a different feel of a scrimmage versus a practice?
There's just something about being in a live environment that brings a different intensity. I really think, that's the main thing, is there's just a different intensity out there.
Do you manage your reps and, I don't not go easy, but do you do anything differently this camp to ensure that you are fully healthy on the second with what you went through last year?
Somewhat, but, we're out there working. Everyone, no matter who you are, if you're a guy who's played the last 4 years, or if you're a true freshman, you're out there getting reps, trying to get better.
I know we've asked you a lot, but to have this, be your senior year and have a chance, to be healthy and be out there, hopefully for the full year. What is it? I guess how important is that to you? What would it mean to you to be able to, play a whole season healthy?
It's very important. I want to be able to, be a leader on this team and contribute, in a way offensively, special teams, however it needs to be. Just be out there and contribute to a team, and really make a difference.
What's Montel bring to this offense?
Obviously he has that, dual threat capabilities. So, I think it's just another guy you can put in there who can really mix it up and, make offenses, have to worry about, other aspects of the game.
As a tight end group, what's maybe the defining characteristic of this group, or what do you like about this bunch of tight ends you got?
I think you got a lot of guys who can really, do it all. They can block, they can, pass set, they can catch the ball, they can run. A lot of versatility, and I think that's something that we bring to the table, and obviously a lot of knowledge of this offense with the experience, so that'll be huge this year.
With all the, we talk about the receivers and stuff being a little inexperienced, with all the depth you have at tight end, do you feel like you guys can pick up, maybe some of the slack in terms of pass catching?
Yeah, absolutely, we plan on doing that.
How banged up were you last year, man?
Not banged up at all.
What were some of those last games like, man? There's one game where, I think it's in Hawaii, where you know you're trying to go, and there's so much there.
Yeah, that's the game of football. Sometimes it doesn't go the way you want, but, that's part of, what's, ingrained in us here, in our culture is just that you fight through stuff and you bounce back and, you just have an attitude about it and, you just move on from it.
Was it a different type of season for you, though? You played so much your first 2 years here, and you were on the field a ton, so was it kind of a different experience, I guess?
Yeah, but God always has an interesting way of working with you, and I think that was something He put me through. To just try to learn how to get through those situations. Being a guy who got to come in and play early, and then now it's like, all right, now I got to help other guys who haven't played, try to do my job that I used to do, and now something that I had to work through. But in the end, I think it made our team better, and I think going into this year, it's something that'll be better because we have, all those guys have so much more reps under their belt. So I think it'll be huge this year.
I know you probably don't get asked much about the kicker and punter, but you guys felt, you knew if you got into range that you felt pretty good with Tyler the last couple of years.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel with Joel, and is there any kind of unknown there at all in the kicking game?
We feel great with him. He's been great in practice. Obviously games, it's a whole nother level, pressure and all that, but I have no doubt in my mind that he can handle it.
Who impressed you out there tonight?
Say that again.
Who impressed you out there tonight?
There's a few guys on defense. You know, Avery Williams did a great job out there. You know, had a turnover. You know, there's some guy, the D-line I thought has been really well. I mean, really the whole defense has been playing really well this whole camp. Offensively, our running backs, freshman number 29, did a great
Drake.
job. Yeah, Drake. You know, he runs the ball hard. I was really impressed by him.